It's Monday morning. Don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but it is raining like hell. Shelter kept us nice and dry though. It's gonna be fun mining in it. Alright, it's day 3, Monday morning. The rain kind of cleared up a bit, got a late start, but it's alright. What we're going to do is, Andy's going to go around here, and you see this moss on the rocks here. What happens is when this river's in winter stage and flooding, the gold actually gets trapped in the moss. So, as funny as it may sound, Andy's going to go around, he's going to pick the moss up, rinse it off, he's going to bucket full of sand, he's going to run that through the sluice box. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this Highbanker set up, and I'm going to start digging. I'll put it in a pile, and I'll run it through the Highbanker.
A sluice box is a trough with water flowing through it. When you shovel in gravel trapped on the bottom of the sluice, use gravity to separate the gold. In order to get Andy started with sluicing the moss, I set up the sluice box first. The first step is to create a channel to set it in. After you have the sluice in a channel, you need to adjust the angle, water speed, and water volume. After it looks good, I throw in a rock. If the flow is correct, the rock should come out the other end in roughly 2 seconds.
You should pick up like a handful and throw it down.
No, then we got a bunch of big rocks stuck in there.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we do one at a time. Tell me if it doesn't go out, I can pick it out.
Here we have the Highbanker running. What happens is I just get a scoop of that dirt, throw it right here. The water kind of washes it off, liquefies it. It goes downhill here, down the slope. Falls through the small stuff falls through the screen. Then the gold gets stuck in these riffles here, and the water goes into this hole, goes into that hole, and sucks it up through the pump. Alright, we're back at the sluice box. Andy's about to run the first material through it. It's all from moss.
Already gone.
Seriously?
Yeah. There's a speck right there.
I don't see it.
Didn't get washed out.
I can see some speck right there. I took a break from Highbanking to go check out the sluice box. We were losing gold, so I had to change the flow of it. Now looking at the box right here, not sure if you can see it, but right there. Just a flake, but it's pretty neat to see it in the box. I think we'll have a decent clean out. I'm hoping so. About to clean out the Highbanker. Look at the sluice. Right now I'm not too impressed. I'll see what happens after I pan it out. Maybe nugget in there. I'm just not seeing it.
The day's clean out was very disappointing. Tomorrow we would move to the first hole we found a flake at. We had no idea how deep the bedrock was, so the move was a gamble. But we kept hope that tomorrow would be better.
Well, I think a major problem for a lot of people is that a lot of people have their dreams and their goals in life, but it's not really something they ever pursue, you know, it's just something that they keep. You know, they say they're going to do it someday, but then they, you know, go out and get a, you know, career going because that's what they're supposed to do. They start a family because that's what they're supposed to do, and they just kind of forget about it. Or worse yet, they remember and they know they're not pursuing it, but they're just trapped. They trap themselves, and it's just something to them. It's just something you always have in your mind, but it's not something that you're supposed to make a reality. And you know, like me, I decided to make it a reality, and they all pretty much gained up on me, attacked me for it. Basically, it's because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just think about it. It's supposed to be something you have in your mind.
It's day 4, new location, a lot better. We got dirt's extremely easy to dig in, extremely easy to run. Nice view. Weather's better. We got the sluice set at the bottom of the high banker. Hopefully that will help improve the recovery of the gold, especially the fine stuff. These holes are getting really good gold out of this hole. And he just did a pan, got like 10 flecks in it. Just one pan. Should be a good day. Well, we're doing good, but then the pump started losing power, so we're hoping it's just the battery. Went back to camp, charged it, got some lunch. Now we're heading back. Hopefully this will fix it. Alright, this is what, maybe less than 2 hours of running material. Sluice box is already looking better than yesterday, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see that, but there's gold up in there. And so we reached another layer in the hole. Looks like maybe some old tailings. I did a quick pan of it and found some gold. Andy's doing another pan, so it may not be tailings if we don't know yet. Sun's coming out. I think it's gonna be a nice clean out. Alright, so reaching a new layer and doing really good. So we just got another layer actually. Anyways, so we did another test pan in the layer we found before that one and got like 20 flecks in a pan, so pretty exciting. Alright, so how long do you think we ran today? About 3 hours?
Yeah, around there maybe.
So probably 3 or less hours we've been running. Battery's out again, so I guess we gotta charge it longer than what we did. Question is, what we do now is not really enough time. I suppose we could go back to camp and charge it. Maybe a couple hours of digging in. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah.
Our option would be to either do that, or we could stay down here and dig, and just pile up and maybe have someone pan while one person's digging, or we just charge the battery and...
Dude, I mean, panning. That kind of sounds good. If you want to do, or bring the buckets down is what we should have done. Well, no, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything good for us.
Well, it could if we filled them up and then panned it down. Or we could have... If we have one person panning, one person sitting at camp. I don't know, though.
You get to sit at camp this time. I'll pan.
see what time. Let me check what time it is real quick.
That's still running.
What?
That's still running.
Yeah. It's 1:46.
So if you charge it for an hour. I mean, we didn't even charge it for an hour.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you did for... So what? Just 2:45, and then be back down here at 3-ish. Still have a couple hours. Or you just want to clean it up and see how much gold.
I say we do a clean up and see what we got, and make a decision from there.